I want to talk about how perfect this brook trout is, not how fragile. How cold and clear the creek that ambles like a child running her fingers over the smooth stones of the mountain. Not how it suffered a century of coal mines and clear cutting. Instead, let's look at the rust-red stripe on a salamander's back. Its spine curving like the current pausing around my ankles. It's true what smart people say. Every day, something beautiful is disappearing. Every day, another piece of hope is bleached or broken or hunted into history. I want you to know how hard this trout fought, leaping dams, dodging hawk and mink, shedding par marks for ruby spots like wild strawberries. Today, there's light hanging from hemlock branches, deer hair snagged on a thistle. Consider the smell of pine needles and rhododendron webbing the air. How fine and fleeting it all is. How the tendrils of fungus under the earth bind it all together. One breathing, lumbering beast, one spectacular world, by God, dying under our feet.
So for NASA announces plans for a peopled mission to Mars, did you write the poem first or did you think of the title first?
Oh, the title for that one definitely came first. Around that time, there were several news headlines that were very similar to that when there was this announcement of expeditions to Mars, and that just seemed like people putting enormous amounts of effort and money into escaping this planet. And my focus was if that effort was put into correcting the things wrong with this planet, fixing this planet, we wouldn't need to escape. And so I just focused on the small micro elements that I experience, in my hikes and camping that just show perseverance, a real will to survive. And it all started with the trout, the brook trouts, just hard fight to survive, and how important that kind of effort is.
Do you feel like the poem ends on an optimistic note or do you think it's more of a like, God, I want people to listen?
Oh, the latter. Yeah, there's not much optimism in that poem. I think more optimism comes out later in the book, but it starts off as almost a warning or a threat of what's happening, and the remorse over that. It's sort of an elegy for where we're heading.